What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me, AJ from BLWA Diecast, and today we're here with my second annual Christmas car review video where I go over all the cars I got for Christmas and car-related stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, before we started, I wanted to give a quick forward. As you may have seen my last video, the car wash video, right here I believe, my microphone stopped working, so I currently don't have a mic. So the audio, it shouldn't be too terrible. My phone's not that far away from me. So bear with me for a video or two, but I will fix it soon. I'll get a new mic. Anyway, let's get right into all the Christmas stuff. We'll start off with the not diecast cars, and we'll move to the diecast cars. So this isn't necessarily car related, but it's kind of in the realm. I got a subscription to Popular Mechanics magazine. It's kind of like an engineering physics magazine that I had been interested in, so I got a year subscription to that. Very cool. Again, not really car related, but I thought I'd share. And then I got a renewed subscription to the Car and Driver magazine because I had an absolute blast reading these throughout last year. And I'm glad to be able to read them throughout 2025. And then not pictured here because it hasn't come in yet, I got a one-year subscription to Road and Track magazine. So it'll be cool to see, compare and contrast Car and Driver to Road and Track. Alright, and then I got this 1960 Chevrolet pickup truck AMT model kit, and it even comes with this little go-kart. This is really cool. This is one of my favorite Chevy trucks. I love this the double kind of like squinty eye things on the front. It's a very cool kit, and I cannot wait to build it, and it'll be very fun. I've never built a model truck, only cars, so it'll be cool. Alright, and then pulling from behind here. This is technically a diecast car, it's just not the scale I'm used to. I got this Maisto 1965 Pontiac GTO. And it is, it's a GTO. GTOs are just always cool. Timeless classics, right? And this one is 1/18 scale. Has everything that opens, maybe save for the gas cap. But it'll be a very cool, I'll have to do a video on just car. It'd be very cool to look at a bigger car. I don't really have a car quite of this scale. I have a few that are a little smaller, but none this big. So it'll be really cool to look at that, see what a Maisto 1/18 scale car looks like. Alright, now for the diecast cars, which is of course the main event. Start off with this 1956 Chevrolet Corvette, and this is of course a Barbie movie theme. Pretty cool Corvette. Obviously it's not the most detailed casting because it's a movie car, but it'll be a very cool car to have, a first gen Corvette, C1 Corvette. Always amazing to have more Corvettes in the collection. And then we have this 1983 Chevrolet Impala, and this is a police car because I have been trying to build up more police cars in the collection because it's a police car. Police cars are cool. And this is great because I also don't have very many 1980s cars, and of course this is an 83 Impala. So a very cool car to have, and it's an Impala of course, so it's always cool. And I believe is it Delaware or Maryland State Police? Yes, Maryland State Police. So very cool to have. Can't wait to open that. Oh, and it's a green light too. Always get to have more green light. Alright, and then I have this Auto World, I believe it's a 2012 Ford Mustang GTCS. And it is in grabber blue, of course, iconic Mustang color. Very cool Mustang. I don't have any Mustangs of this generation. I kind of have like a gap in my Mustangs. I have like a Mustang that's like, I think I have a 1986 is the second newest Mustang, and the Mustang after that is like 2019, and then I have like some 2020 stuff. So it'll be cool to have a Mustang to kind of fill in the gap. And of course, a cool option, the GTCS. I'm not super familiar with it. I think it's like the California Special, which of course is detuned and all that, but it's a cool special edition Mustang that you don't see awesome. So of course, Mustang's always good to have, like I said. So it'll be fun. Next up, we have a Lamborghini Countach. This is the LP 804. That means something to somebody, but not to me. I like it because it's a Lamborghini Countach with opening like Countach doors, and of course it's the new Countach. And you know, it's pink slips. I'm not a big pink slips guy. I've never owned a pink slip myself, just like my brothers have some pink slips. But it'll be cool to see how they do a Lamborghini. And of course, it's the new Countach, so it's not as cool as the old one, but it's still a Countach. And the opening doors are what really drawed me to this, and the metal box. It'll be good to look at a pink slip on the channel, so it'll be fun. All right, next up we have the 1985 Dodge Caravan. This is my first example of like Auto World's new van casting, the Chrysler Plymouth Dodge van casting. Have they released a Chrysler version? I don't know. I know they have a Plymouth and a Dodge version. I was excited when I saw I got this because I've been wanting a version of this casting, and you just don't see them much around my area. At first I thought actually it was an ultra red, and then I realized it's just crimson red. I almost got lucky there. I'm gonna find one of these days. But very cool car. I believe they have opening hoods too, which is really cool because the minivans have a opening hood that's, I don't know, it's just different than other vehicles. So it'll be cool to have this example of this casting. And then I have a Celica, a 1974 Toyota Celica GT liftback. This one is definitely a peg warmer. I've seen a lot of them around, but it'll be cool to have my own example of it. I'm not a big Toyota guy, but I do, classic Toyotas are cool, so I'm glad to have this one. And it's a Matchbox Collector Series, so it has that little box for it. It'll be nice, and it has an opening hood, I believe. So it'll be cool to check this out, Matchbox Collector Series Toyota. I only have one other Toyota in the collection, and it's an FJ Cruiser. You can see it on screen now. All right, next up, I have a 1974 Pontiac GTO. Can never have too many GTOs. GTOs and 442s. I have so many. I have like an example from each generation of the 442 for sure, and now GTOs. Besides the modern GTO. Very cool though, because these are obviously, it's not a pureblood GTO, the 1974s in that generation, because of regulations and all that, but it's still cool to have an example of it because it's still a GTO and it's still a cool classic Pontiac. So it'll be cool to check this one out. Next up, we have this, which is really cool. I believe it's a 71 Plymouth Barracuda, and it's an M2 machines. The main thing is though, it has little people with it, which I think is going to be really cool to look at and display with little people. And it's always great to have another CUDA. This is a CUDA 383, and it's a CUDA. I mean, I love CUDAs. CUDAs are cool. So it'd be great to have another CUDA. And then this next one is kind of a highlight for me. That's why I saved it for last. It's the 1970 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. And you may be saying, AJ, why is a Mercury so important? Well, it's actually because this casting is the first casting that really made me want to hunt die-cast cars. Now, the first casting that I bought was a 1969 Pontiac GTO, and I believe it was an M2. But this was the first casting that I really wanted to find, that I wanted to get into die-cast cars and find just because it looked so cool. And I never found one. I found a 1969 Cougar Eliminator, which you can see on screen now in blue, but it doesn't have the same front end. It just wasn't the one I'm looking for. And of course, I love that casting. But when my girlfriend gave me this one, actually her little brother picked it out, I was so excited because this is just one of those ones that got away. And I'm super excited to be able to look at this one. Because it's like, I don't know, it's the one I've been looking for the longest and just never really found. So it'll be very, very cool to have this in the collection. Alright, so that completes all the cars I got for Christmas. But as a little special segment, I wanted to do the cars I got with my Christmas money, and I'll go through them real fast. I got a bunch. I went shopping a few times already. But they're cheap, So I'm going to go through them real fast because I don't want to give away too much. We got a Rivian R1T, a Porsche Targa 911, Bugatti Veyron, Mercedes CLA Shooting Brake, 2019 Chevrolet Corvette, 1969 Charger Daytona, and last but not least, this Matchbox 5-pack, which is a lot of cars I'm looking forward to. But I don't want to talk too much about them because I want you to watch the videos. So with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. What are y'all looking forward to me unboxing the most? And please comment, subscribe, like, all that. You know the drill. And I'll see y'all in the next video.